The bantamweight champion Sean O'Malley is here in the house in Las Vegas, and first of all, talk me through this outfit. You matched our TNT colors, which we're thankful for, but looking fantastic.
Yeah, just kind of happened. I ended up looking good today. Go figure.
Always on brand, always great style, and obviously the champion now. The champ can do what the champ wants.
Exactly.
Take us back to that moment in Boston. I was actually sat behind your mum and your family, and the way they all erupted. Your mum couldn't even watch it for the most part.
Yeah.
What was that aftermath like, celebrating with your family and all your fans?
Yeah, it was really cool. You know, being in the cage, being inside the octagon after getting the belt strapped around my waist was really cool. You know, it's fun to go back and watch them. They had that camera angle right when I knocked them out, and it's really cool to watch. Could
it have gone any better? When you envisioned how you'd win the belt, could it have gone better?
No, that was damn near perfect.
And at what point do you celebrate the win, you're the champion, and then it's like, okay, now you have your next opponent. Now it's go time again. What's that sort of switch in your mind? Because now you're the hunted, you're the one with the target on your back.
I've been the one with the target on my back since the Contender Series. I was the guy with the hype and the, you know, so I've had the target on my back. It's just bigger now. I like having the fight booked. I like that. It keeps me focused, dialed in.
And of course, it's Chito Vera, a man that you've been in the octagon with before. It's a rematch that you wanted. We know you don't necessarily consider that a loss based on how it played out and the injury. How important was it for you for it to be Chito that you had your first defense against, if at all?
The only reason it's Chito is because it's the biggest fight. I've never lost sleep over that fight. It's never been like, it's never really affected me in any other way other than, you know, it's just this is the biggest fight to make. That's simple as that.
And if you take yourself back to when you fought one another in 2020, can you take anything from that? Anything from, you know, you get that feeling out process of being in the cage with another fighter. Anything you can take from that into camp this time?
You know, I was just very confident in that cage. You know, he kicked my nerve, my foot went numb, I rolled my ankle 7 times, fell on my back, he landed an elbow. If I take anything away from it, it's that I'm way faster than him.
And he was on the same card as you in Boston as well. What did you make of his performance, and do you think he's evolved as a fighter since you last faced one another?
I tried watching that fight just to like study it a little bit, but it was just so boring I couldn't watch it. But I probably should, but it was just, so I don't know, I didn't really get a, you know, has he improved? We'd hope so. It's been 3 years, so, you know, we'll see.
And in what way do you think you're a different fighter? Obviously you're the champion, but in terms of your skill set and where you think you've made the most improvements yourself?
I mean, I would have knocked him out in that first fight if that fight played out, but yeah, I think I've continued to just get better at what I already do. So I just, you know, I'm a sniper. I knock people out. I find people's chins.
You absolutely are a sniper, and the bantamweight division is hot right now. There's going to be others chasing your tail if you're to get past Chito, and we've got Henry Cejudo taking on Merab as well just before your fight earlier in the year. With the beef you sort of had with Henry and Merab putting on your jacket in the octagon that time, will you have a keen eye on that fight at all?
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably watch it, but yeah, I mean, it could be those guys. Corey's there. I think Corey's got a fight booked. Ilya, what if Ilya goes out there and beats Volk? That's a fight I would like. So I got a lot of options, and that's what I like, is I have a lot of options.
You certainly do. What happens between now and March? Obviously, you've got a few months before the fight. When do you start getting into camp? I'm assuming you're probably in the gym. You're always in shape.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I'm in camp-ish right now. I'm like on a little pre-camp for the next couple weeks, and then, you know, 12 weeks will be tomorrow. That's when I like to kind of dial in and get ready to go. So when I get back to Phoenix, camp.
And now that you are the champion, are there any changes that you've experienced, whether it's been attention from other people? Obviously, the money's nice as well, as we talk about with the champion. But what's been the biggest change for you personally as the champion now?
That's the thing about me and most of the guys. I was making money before. I was making a lot of money. I did a lot of the cool things before I was champion. So once I became champ, it's just like, carries over into life. So nothing really has been too different, which is kind of nice because I'm sure that could affect some people, and really hasn't affected me.
All right, last question from me. How are you going to get it done? What can we look forward to, Sean, for next year?
His left hand's been a little bit jealous of this right hand. This right hand's been doing all the action, so I wouldn't mind putting his lights out with the left hand.
All right, you heard it here. Go well, enjoy this week, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you.